Good morning, Manhasset. I'm Vinny Amato.
And I'm Jesse Strasberg. Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On Wednesday, May 29th, from periods 4 through 7, the school is hosting our inaugural club fair, where students can explore and inquire about various clubs.
Most if not all clubs are featured, and while this event is specifically geared towards 8th graders, all are welcome to attend and encouraged to explore what all Manhasset clubs have to offer. Hope to see you there.
After a long 2 weeks, APs are finally over. Let's go up to Eleni to hear more about it.
Thanks, guys. After the treacherous 2 weeks, often known as AP weeks, both students and staff are rejoicing that they're over. We spoke to a few students and teachers about their thoughts on the end of AP week.
Dude, it was so good. Oh my god.
Best class ever. Five hours every day. I would say the week before.
Yeah.
A lot of studying. I mean, it's a very hard class. It's very time consuming.
Probably the hardest AP if I'm
and as a senior, I want to really be like committing time to studying. So I was studying a lot. Just make sure I get
I saw Jared during the actual AP. He was concentrating.
No, I spent the whole time went over my test 3 times.
College board, so for AP Human Geography, they tend to ask a lot about agriculture, so I thought a lot of the FRQs would be on that. I thought they've been like focusing on some of the later units that have been more challenging for students. I think they're going to do really well. Everyone had like really good feedback coming back from it, and everyone put in a lot of hard work and effort in terms of preparation, and not just right before the AP exam, all year long in terms of vocabulary packets, tests. Everyone was in it with me on a regular basis, and I think that served them well in terms of preparation for the exam and how the scores will be.
Hi guys, my name is Tyler, and I actually did not study at all. I was just like, the night before, I was just like playing video games and just like chilling out. I was playing some guitar, I was practicing and stuff.
Going off of what Tyler said, I just took out the blue packet that Mr. Paulo gave us. I just studied that, and I was prepared.
One piece of advice I would give to the students is to like do hand exercises and stuff, because like my hand actually hurt so bad after, because we had to write so much.
I didn't have any predictions. I knew that with the various passages that are going to be on the piece, to expect something that the students hadn't encountered before.
I think for the synthesis and the rhetorical analysis, it was pretty dead on. Then there was that selfie question.
I anticipate my students did well. We saw so many examples of multiple choice questions that we prepped throughout the year.
Well, we talked about space cat. I have cats all over my room. They're in space.
My class didn't need to rely on a gimmick like a cat floating around in space, but when my students come in...
It's an acronym, sir.
They know that my class is lit.
Gimmick.
This is funny.
What are you getting on the physics test?
No predictions. It's a new test. I'm just proud of them. They did a great job.
All I know is I'm glad that it's finally over and I can finally rest. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Eleni. The spring concerts are well underway. As we near the end of the school year, both middle school and high school music ensembles are gearing up for their final performances.
Be sure to support the last of the shows next Tuesday and Thursday. And to all the musicians, good luck.
Manhasset's Hackathon team is participating in Kiddo Code Conquest. Let's go off to Sophia to learn more.
On May 31st, our school's hackathon team will participate in Kidoyo's Code Conquest. This event is a competition in which teams from all across Long Island face each other in creative computing challenges to win the most points. Let's check in with Manhasset's team to see how they've been doing so far.
So this event started about 2019, a company known as Kidoyo, who many of you are probably familiar with and have probably coded using their platform. They had a hackathon where they invited a bunch of different teams to one event, and they competed making various Scratch projects, Python projects, and so on. And then they chose a winner at the end. And eventually it did kind of grow bigger and bigger, and now they have one every year for multiple different skill levels. Well, part of it is some of them now at the high school level, they've moved on a little bit from coding in Scratch, and now they're more experienced in Java and Python, depending on what classes they're taking. So one of the challenges is actually scraping off that rust and remembering how to code in Scratch. Even though it is a simpler language, it's still a challenge to remember how to use some of those things, not like riding a bike. So about once a week, we have a bunch of different challenges over in room 271, one of the computer labs. Event approaching May 31st, our major goal is to have the Capital Defense Project, which is part of the kind of risk-style mini-game that students compete on at the event. That's a major goal to get completed this week. And besides that, just getting ourselves organized, getting our banners and logos ready to go.
We here at NBC wish the Hackathon team the best of luck as they enter the competition next week. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sophia. That's all we have for today. I'm Vinny Amato.
And I'm Jesse Strasberg.
Stay classy, Manhasset.